Hey everyone, this pick a card reading is about what your angels, spirit guides, or ancestors are wanting you to know right now. So, Pile 1, Pile 2, and Pile 3. We're going to take a look at anything that maybe you're overlooking, anything that you're missing, because sometimes we are being guided, but we may not completely understand where it is that we're going. Make sense? Okay, Pile 1, blue, communication, inner truth. So you are having a dialogue between your angels. Your angels are trying to communicate with you, are trying to bring a truth to you. And this truth is going to bring about a self-awareness that will make things clearer for you. I'm seeing water like a blue ocean. I'm also seeing a blue whale. Maybe you could look up the blue whale meaning. But something here is coming to the forefront. What you need to know is that if you have been seeing signs and symbols from your angels, that you are seeing it truthfully, meaning like if you've been wondering if it's a legit communication between yourself and your angels, yes, it is. It's not all in your head. So continue to pay attention to those things. I'm also hearing pay attention to your dreams. What you need to know is that you must delve more into your own truths. What it is that you see outside of your two eyes. Because a lot of the time when we see signs and symbols, or especially if we have dreams, we get a dialogue that's very different from how we would get it, like if it were someone telling us things face to face. Some people have dreams about people not liking them, or premonitions about things going to happen. So it could be that your dreams are getting stronger, or will become stronger. So don't doubt so much about what it is that you could be seeing, okay? Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments available to help you. Yeah, so if you've had an idea, a creative idea specifically, something in connection with money, this is being supported by your spirit guides, by your angels, by your ancestors. And I'm seeing that you will begin to get support in other ways too. I'm seeing something here about blogging or speaking out more. There is an abundance here in terms of what it is that you want. And I believe that based on what I'm seeing with these two cards, it is through speaking your truth will develop possibly a form of leadership where people will look up to you. People who will relate and be like, I totally know what you mean. They'll say, I know what you mean. And I'm seeing your work being shared because people can relate to it. So this is about knowledge that you have accumulated. And earlier I talked about how there are certain things you can get from dreams that you cannot get anywhere else. So it's like a spiritual inner knowledge that is coming forth from and in help with your angels. They're helping you with this. This is something that is connected to you from an innate spiritual ability. And it's not, what I'm getting is that this idea you either have or will be coming into contact with is something that you can't exactly get from just anywhere. It's a download. It's something that needs to be tapped into. And I'm hearing that your angels want to give that to you. They want you to be receptive to that. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Okay? So a prayer here. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. So yes, you want to make sure that you have trustworthy people in your life. If you have been wondering about someone, yes, you can trust them. But for a lot of you, what I'm getting is that you're questioning if you can trust yourself, meaning trust that what it is that you're seeing is clear, that it's legit. So there's a combination going on here where it's like this pile has guidance from their angels, but there's also a self-guidance as well. So being able to trust that what you see is what it is. Because as you know, that sometimes when you're seeing things with your two physical eyes, things are not always as they seem. But if you tap into your ability to be able to see beyond the physicality, I believe that it will help you have more trust within yourself, that there's no confusion, okay? Peridot, life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. What your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors need you to know is that you may go through some things that don't quite make sense. And it could be a challenge because a lot of the times we question our challenges more than we do our blessings, right? And I'm getting that if you want an answer as to why some things happen in the way that they do, as the card says, you can pray about it in order to receive more clarity. And it's going to be about your inner truth, but also being able to see the other angles as to how a situation or a person has affected you. And through what it is that you learn and through your growth, you will be able to share it with others. This is also a form of gratitude here. As you can see, there's green. When I think of gratitude, I think of green because gratitude is in connection with the heart chakra. And, with gratitude, you will begin to see the blessings within adversity. Solidite. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So, when it comes to this new thing that is coming forth, you're going to learn new ways to communicate and work with others. And there's an opportunity here to have healthier connections, business, friendship, clientele. And I'm seeing for this pal that you guys are going to be getting closer towards meeting your tribe, or will be very soon. Because it's essential that you have people around you that think similar to what you believe in and what your inner truth is, because you'll meet people who have had either similar experiences, and whenever you have similar experiences with someone who believes in you, that's going to develop. People who believe in you are people that you can work with, you can socialize with. There's like a mutual understanding with that. So your support system is growing, communication growing, your inner knowledge growing, and your money is going to be growing as well. These are some good things. Organization. It says your plans are on target. Everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. So what's interesting is that this is another form of support here. Some of you guys either have a mentor or will be coming across a mentor and working with them. And possibly that this is someone that maybe you've asked about. But just in general, this could be someone that you just trust, because how they see things is also clear, and you might need advice, and you might want to know how they have become so crystal clear about certain things. Because when you're clear within yourself and who you are, your knowledge and what you've learned, it is a leadership position that can develop in order for you to guide others in a sense. If you look closer right here, something that stood out to me are books and writing in the background. So some of you guys could benefit from writing, from studying. A mentor does not have to be a physical one. It could be someone on YouTube, someone that you listen to from time to time who gives really good advice on how to do something. Their methods could be very helpful, and maybe you could see results with that. So I think at this point, it's just a matter of figuring out who's who, and that can help to gauge your life. So a part of your support and a part of your organization is going to come from people who don't know you and you do not know them. Okay. Three of action. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. So this pile has a lot of exploration, and your angels, spirit guides, ancestors are wanting you to know that things are flowing, things are moving forward, and that everything is going to be okay. You are being introduced to new projects that you can explore. I'm getting a curiosity with this pal. You guys love to learn new things, and especially things that you can apply to real life. So what I'm being shown is that your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors do not want you to be afraid to try anything new. And they want you to know that it is okay to build upon what it is that you already have. And if you need to change it and move on to something new, that is okay as well. So they want you to explore. They want you to go through different avenues to learn more about yourself and how you can self-express yourself in this world. This is a part of your learning. I'm hearing the world is your oyster. And anytime the world is your oyster, that means there are many possibilities. Okay, so that was pile 1. Pile 2. What do your angels, spirit guides, ancestors want you to know at this time? Dandelion, vitality, empowerment, and perseverance. So they want you to know that you are strong. If you've been having health issues, vitality is here and on the horizon. There's a new dawn, a new day. I'm hearing that. Perseverance, some of you guys have had it a bit rough. And if you are a part of this pile of someone who has had it rough, know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There's growth here as well, but there's also freedom. I'm getting that there is freedom from a chain that has probably held you back at one point or the other, but I'm seeing that you are gaining power over this situation and a new leaf is being turned over for you. Release resentments about money. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So based on what you've been through, your angels want you to know that it is time to release any resentments, any form of lack, so that you can begin to attract new possibilities and understand that healing is present, but you just have to attract it. And again, in order to attract that, they want you to know that you have to release some of the things that have happened. You have to forgive in order to move forward. And that is a part of your self-empowerment, of your perseverance, because that means you're moving on and you're moving forward. Sometimes you might hear people say that they've gone through things and that they could have chosen to, be sad or be upset. But instead they chose, to be self-empowered, to be happy, to go towards things that are actually going to work in their lives. And this is the message that I'm hearing from your angels, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So they want you to know how important it is to focus in on what it is that you truly want rather than what it is that you don't have. So if you want peace, if you want better health, focus in on that and pray about it. Your prayer says, "Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action toward realizing my dreams." So, When it also comes to focusing on your intention, you must produce that action to make it stronger. And you need that energy to be able to do that. And this is another reason why you have to release, because holding on to resentments and unforgiveness, it's like a chain on your ankle that's heavy and it makes it difficult to move, okay? Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So they want you to know that you can trust yourself and that you are more than aware. There is expansion for you, and I'm hearing that you are not boxed in. Some of you guys feel as though you are boxed in at this time. But you're either coming out of that, or that they're saying that the reason why you have to really adhere to what it is that you know to be true in regard to the situation and who you are, that this is a part of your strength. This is what's going to help you remember and come out of any barriers. I hope that makes sense. You know, for some of you, I'm also getting a fire opal. And this is about igniting the flame, the passion, the vitality within you. You have to get confident about what it is that you truly know that's true about yourself. So if someone is telling you that you're, you know, something that you know that you are not, don't feed into it. Be confident in what it is that you know about you. Kyanite, make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So yeah, some of you guys have been losing out on rest, sleep, up all night thinking about things. There's just a lot of movement here. You know, even though I'm getting with this pile that you have been going through something, this pile is one that either is going through a challenge or has gone through a challenge, but they're not stagnant in the sense of physicality, really, because things are moving. I'm seeing that. It's more so like on a spiritual level, there's a bit of sluggishness, you know? So take time to, you know, rest your body, rest your mind, take a break from social media, okay? Because I'm hearing that your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, while you rest, they are healing you. They're healing your body, they're healing your mind, they're healing your spirit so that you can feel replenished and so that things can like balance out. Seven of Thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. So again, this is a double message about the importance. They are letting you know that you have to take time out for yourself. But if you are in a position where you either found out about something or you want something to be disclosed to you through intuition, or you want to ask something through a prayer, I'm hearing that you know, your scenario may not come through a form of a friend or your angels, but sometimes through meditation or just sitting there with yourself, that message can just come through right there and then while you're having that quiet time, while you're resting. It's pretty much like sitting with yourself, going within, or as some people like to say, like sitting with God. And you know, just go ahead and rest and Relax and see what comes to you. See what flows through when you're in that period of stillness. I'm getting that there are some things that you're just going to have to think about. Something will be made clear. For some of you, I am seeing that something may have been done behind your back. And it may not be like the worst case scenario, but it is going to have you question as to whether you can trust and whether you could trust this person and like the role you need to have in their life at this point. So, yes, there is some type of sketchiness here. Possibly something, being done behind your back. It could have been something that was said, something that was done. Someone may have said something they should not have said. So, this is something that will be revealed if it has not already. Celebration. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. So for those of you who may have a bit of confliction with someone else that maybe you thought was a friend or a reliable family member, know that they are being taken care of. In the sense, you don't have to worry about, seeking revenge, nothing like that. My suggestion is that you need to bow out with grace, So it's one of those scenarios where your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors want you to focus more in on yourself rather than the injustices that have happened to you. They have it taken care of, pretty much. So it's like I'm hearing, let me do the work and you just rest, because karma is going to be handled, with this person or with this situation. Just, they want you to relax. They don't want you to worry too much. It's gonna be handled. And this is a part of your celebration. And they also want you to know that any difficulties that you have been going through, it's gonna fall away. And that around the corner, I'm hearing spring, there will be better days. So hold on and know that you have strength, that you are not in the wrong in ways that you may think. So your angels do not want you to doubt yourself at this time. Allow things to unfold. Release the resentments. Take care of yourself. And just adhere to your intuition. Stay focused on what it is that you truly want. Okay? Pile 3. What do your angels want you to know at this time? What do you need to know? Orange. Creativity and change. So they want you to know that a change is coming and that through this change is going to open up creativity for you, open up an avenue of creativity, or you will be delving more into your creativity in areas that you never thought it would go in. So I'm seeing a lot of ideas, a lot of energy. There's a mixture of solar plexus and sacral chakra here. So having the will to execute an idea, a project, showing commitment, showing reliability to yourself and others. And again, just really expanding that creativity and putting yourself to the test. This is what I'm seeing here so far. Pay yourself first, okay? So make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So I did get a couple of messages. They came kind of fast, so let me try to start with the first one. So the first thing that I heard in regard to what they need you to know is that when it comes to your time and energy, you are going to be learning more about what is worth your time and energy and what is not. So instead of working around what other people want you to do and working around their schedule, you are going to be learning what is conducive for your schedule. People are gonna have to work around you because you will be the one that is creating a product, selling a product, and they have to be willing to work with you. So there is a form of collaboration here, and yes, it does need to be balanced, but you're being told, not just to pay yourself first when you get money, but also to put yourself first, your self-care, your own thoughts, your energy, because Spirit is telling me that you have no business stretching yourself in too many areas. So you really have to have control over your energy in a way where it's not a tug of war, because what I'm seeing is a rope. And tug of war is when you have two groups on each side, and they're pretty much pulling the rope, and in order to win, you have to pull the other into the middle, right? So that's an energy that your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they don't want you in that. They don't want you in that confliction, that back and forth. They don't want you to feel like you're all over the place. They are asking you to really pay attention to your discipline, your organization, all of that. Because if you're not tight on your own boundaries, they are saying that if you're not tight on your own boundaries, then it's going to be easier for other people to like move you any which way. They don't want that to happen, okay? So stand your ground. This is your life's purpose. So here's your prayer. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. So for some of you, your career is going to the next level. Your business is going to the next level. This is a part of your life's purpose. So this pile is my pile, who is walking in their purpose, who are in alignment. So your guides, your angels, your ancestors want you to know that you are either moving towards alignment or that you are within it. And a part of being within it and in alignment is getting your goals and making sure they are clear and executing them. Ask and ye shall receive. So I'm being told that they do not want you to feel as though you have to do everything on your own. Ask them if there is any confusion. I'm also hearing that there are some things that they want you to do on your own. There could be people around you who want you to work with them, but I'm seeing that for some of your projects, they want you to do it on your own, because you're going to be bringing forth some original ideas, and you have goals that are very personal, and they don't want you to have distraction no distraction and no interference, okay? As you can see, this woman looks like she's holding the world close to her heart. This is how you want to treat your goals, okay? And this is how Your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors are holding you right now. They're holding you close to their hearts. You are in their arms. And this is how they want you to treat your purpose, your goals, the things that you want, your dreams. They want you to hold it dearly as like it's a baby. They want you to be gentle with yourself, but gentle with what it is that you want and going towards it. I'm hearing that they don't want you to involve too much external factors, because what you have within you, your own goals, who it is that you are. I'm not saying that you're like the most important person in the world, but what I'm saying is that each of us have something that is precious, right? It could be our ideas, it could be our children, it could be, there's so much that it could be. What I'm saying to you is that everybody is not worth in knowing these things, because they may not value it like you do. They may not care for it or respect it like you do. And it's more than enough reason to protect it, cultivate it, and then you can share it unapologetically, when the time is right. But what I'm hearing is that your cheerleaders, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels do not want you to reveal certain things prematurely, because it can set you back a bit. So just be careful of that. Be careful of that. They are really stressing that. I would say that that's a bit of a warning, okay? Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Okay, so you guys are healing. Through your work, you're going to heal. Through your creativity, you will heal. They want you to know that you won't be feeling as triggered as you have been before. Your heart is healing. I'm also getting something about your crown and your first eye. So healing in the realm of things that you may have seen that were unpleasant, healing your perception, any confusion, healing your thoughts, any negative thoughts, misconstrued thoughts, changing your perspective in a healthier direction, healing your heart from pain, softening your heart. Yeah. So this is good. Your creativity will be your therapy. Rose quartz, love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So for some of you, they want you to know that new love is coming in. And for others, you guys will have like a better sense of self-love. Like in the past, you may have been like, oh, I love myself. But now that things are coming to a head now, and there is a renewal of energy, now you really love yourself, meaning like it's legit, because some of us, we say, oh, I'm thankful for life, or I love this person, but maybe we took it a bit for granted. You know what I mean? So I do see love flourishing here. There's something opening up for you due to this emotional healing. Love life is balancing out. Okay, this is an area of your life that they are telling you that you do not need to really worry about so much. This part of you is being healed because you guys may have felt some type of anguish in this area of your life in terms of accepting yourself and loving yourself for who you are, or it's been difficult meeting people or being with people who love and accept you for who you are. And it could have been that because you didn't really do that for yourself, the people that you ended up with reflected that. But there is a deep emotional healing here. Whoever these people are may have also held you back from your own creativity, from your own worth, from the things that you love to do. You may have put a lot into others and not so much into yourself. I'm also getting a codependency. So, messenger of thought, a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. Will meet or are, will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very not very diplomatic. Okay, I read that kind of wrong, so bear with me. Your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors need you to know that there are shifts taking place for you, and it has been worth the wait. They're well worth it. They don't want you to jump into anything prematurely, kind of like what I was mentioning earlier. They want you to, like, when something is presented to you, they want you to thoroughly vet it. Ask any questions and all questions that you need to make sure that you are getting into the right thing, because every opportunity is not the best opportunity. And that being said, you want to choose things that are going to be worth your time, things that are the best for you. Okay? Two of abundance. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So yeah, I think earlier I mentioned how you guys are kind of like doing many things. And this is fine. You just have to figure out what's worth your time and what is not. Do you have to do them all? You have to decide. It's like pretty much it's kind of like having multiple social media accounts, right? You have to ask yourself, which ones are producing me good results? Is this worth the investment? Or am I wasting my time? Is this investment productive, or is this something that I could be possibly doing to pass time? Like being able to realistically look at what it is that you're doing to bring this balance. So it's kind of like you want to condense things a bit to make sure that you are utilizing your energy wisely and distributing it wisely. Like you don't want to do things to where you're kind of like wasting your own time, or you understand what I'm saying. And this is why you have to have a plan. So these are the things that your angels, your guides, your ancestors want you to take a look at. Okay? Well, if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, comment, subscribe. How did you think about everything that I've said? What do you think about the reading? Let me know below in the comments and we can, discuss it. And yeah, so thank you again and take care.